About that time, baby. I can taste it. I can taste it in the air, baby. Fall is upon us, and it is time to report to camp again. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Reefer. I got another banger video for you guys today. Let's be special, baby. Let's be special. So right off the bat, before we kind of get deep into fall camp, I just want to take a look at the speculative depth chart, courtesy of our lads. Just kind of see what's going on, what my impressions are, and what I think is going to happen. So right off the bat, let's get things rolling. So, receiver, your X and Z. Ngata and Bo Collins seem like pretty done deals. I just really need to see Ngata stay healthy. Apparently he's been trying to build weight in his lower body, build up the muscles in his lower legs while kind of trying to lose some of the weight in his upper body. So we'll see if that works for him. I hope it does. I hope the young man stays healthy. But, Dakari Collins, good receiver again, needs a little bit of development, but he'll be there. EJ Williams needs to stay healthy again. I respect his hustle playing through injuries. Will Taylor, I really hope that Will is kind of able to bounce back from the ACL. I'm not quite sure what his timeline looks like right now, where he's at developmentally, but we'll see. And then Troy Stellato, I've said before, I think Troy's in for a big year. He just needs to stay mentally focused and locked in this year. Then we get the offensive line. Offensive line is a bit of a mismatch. We can lock in Jordan McFadden at left tackle. We can lock in Walker Parks at right tackle. I'm not as dead set on Walker Parks as right tackle as some people are. I think there's a little bit of room there, wiggle room in there, but we'll see what happens. But, that left side, left tackle with McFadden, left guard with Marcus Tate, I think those are done deals. I think those guys are locked in there. But Tristan Leigh, I've been saying all last year. Do you know that Tristan Leigh is the 11th highest rated recruit ever to attend Clemson University? The highest rated offensive lineman ever to play Clemson football. There's no excuse for us not to give him a solid look at this training camp and say, hey, maybe we take Walker Parks, push him into right guard, and we stick Tristan Leigh at right tackle, or put Tristan Leigh at right guard. Either way, I just think he's too talented not to put him on the field. I've made this argument before. When we have guys that maybe are less experienced but have NFL Sunday football potential, we have to play them. The program is at a point right now where, a good college football player, if you're a good college football player, that's great for you, man. But we're looking for guys that are going to be playing on Sundays. We need guys that are playing on Sundays if we want to win national championships. Because we look down the road, Alabama's got a team full of guys that are going to be playing on Sundays. Georgia's got a team full of guys that are going to be playing on Sundays. We need guys that can compete to play on Sundays, not just compete to be, hey, he's a good college football player. Tight end will be a very interesting group too there with Davis Allen, Jake Bringstool. I think Jake's in for a big year. I think him and Allen will be a very nice complementary team. I think Bringstool, if he can just kind of get the right offensive system down. I know there's a little bit of a learning curve for him last year, just trying to get more physicals. He's got tight end's a hard job. You got to block some dudes on that defensive line, but also be quick enough and fast enough to go against Sam linebackers, go against nickel corners to, create space, find openings. But I think the tight ends could be a kind of an opportunity for us to prove that, hey, we have a strong unit there for probably the first time in a long time. Braden Galloway, I love him, wish him the best up in Chicago. He was never able to be like that guy like we were hoping he could be throughout his career. We were really hoping he could just be that guy. The continuation of Allen, the continuation of Leggett, and he just didn't materialize. But, I wish him the best in Chicago, though. And quarterback, it'll be interesting what happens there. If our roster's a bit funny. We have 3 quarterbacks that are former 5-star recruits between DJ, Cade, and Hunter. I know Hunter's there more as a graduate transfer. I know his girlfriend's at Clemson or graduated from Clemson, one of those deals, but he's there. But then Cade and DJ, who's going to win the quarterback competition? I think it's going to go down to a 4-game stretch of alternating series, which I don't really like, because if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have any. That's just how it goes. 2 quarterback systems just don't work out. But we'll see who takes command of the starting job and who plays better. We'll see. And then running back, Will Shipley's got the thing locked up. That guy's an animal. And now onto the defense side of the ball. D-line's going to be deep. You guys know Miles. You guys know Brian. You guys know XT. You guys know Tyler Davis, too. I need Tyler Davis to stay healthy, though, man. He needs to stay on the field. But, even the depth we have. We got Trey Williams, KJ Henry, And Rook, I mean, we got some guys there that we can get a nice rotation going. This is probably the deepest rotation we've had since, I'd argue, since that 2018 season. The defense as a whole should be just as good, if not possibly better. It's quite possible to be better than that 2018 unit. We'll very much see. It kind of comes down to the secondary play and how guys kind of mature and grow there. But linebackers, some solid linebackers. I'm really happy to see these guys playing. You know, I love Spectre. You know, I wanted to bang my head against the wall sometimes with Skalski. I know he's a good player, good guy and all that. There were some frustrating moments with him. But I'm happy that we got guys there between Trenton Simpson, Levante Bentley, and Barrett Carter, we have guys that have Sunday potential playing our linebacker unit. I mean, we have some guys that are going to be absolutely flying across the field. You know, I hope we can keep them all, but I think Trenton's already come out and said that, you know, he's got a good year. He's going to go to the NFL draft, which I can't blame him. He's a projected first-round pick. Go get that money. I'm interested to see what happens with Jeremiah Trotter there as that backup linebacker role. I think he's going to be able to sneak onto the field some. I think he's just too talented to keep on the bench. Secondary is very interesting there. I mean, strong safety. Andrew's got that thing on lock. That young man from Texas can fly across the field. But other than that, it's a bit of a free-for-all there. I wouldn't be surprised if Jaden Lucas, the true freshman, Jaden Lucas, had shoulder surgery. He was lighting it up in the spring before he had surgery. Kind of comes in and shows out and potentially snags a starting corner spot. Maybe not a boundary spot. Maybe it's more of a nickel job. But he's my one sleeper in that secondary. I wouldn't be surprised if he snagged a spot. Now, same with Andrew, too. You know, I know he was, you know, freshman, first team, getting his chance to play, but he's got Sunday talent. He's going to make a heck of a lot more money playing corner than he will be playing safety. Now, we'll see. He didn't really play corner that much. He played some of it in the spring game. He was good in the spring game. But will that translate to, you know, real game, live game action? But if he's just as good at the corner as he is at safety, you got to stick him at corner. He's going to make a heck of a lot more money there at corner. And then, you know, special teams, BT Potter's got that thing on lock. I'm interested to see what Robert Gunn does. I know he's coming back off his ACL surgery, but we'll see. But, you know, returner, I've talked about it before. We can't have Will Shipley returning the football. I don't care who we stick back there. I don't care if it's Will Taylor, Troy Stellato, Kobe Pace. Will Shipley cannot be taking hits on special teams. We just do not need that this season. Oh, I'm going to circle back real quick. One thing I did not talk about, though, was the slot receiver. I'll be interested to see how the slot receiver kind of materializes there. I mean, Spectre and Antonio Williams. It'd be a very interesting battle. I think it's going to be closer than people think. Closer battle than people think. And I wouldn't be surprised that once Will Taylor gets back, if he's not able to try and slide in there and you use his shiftiness to kind of create space, I wouldn't be surprised about that. And even Troy Stellato, too. I know I'm banging down Troy Stellato's door, but I'm sorry. 4.4 speed is 4.4 speed. I'm sorry, people. We need to at least see him on the field, see what he can do. But that's all I got today, guys. As always, have a great day. Tell somebody you love them. Deuces.